Welcome back to Mass Effect. We're here discovering some stuff on Eden Prime, fighting some Geth. You know, just saving the world. No big deal. Human colony was attacked by Geth, and we gotta stop it. I do like the aiming in the PC version. However, I've run into a lot of spots where when I try to zoom in, it doesn't actually do anything. So hopefully that's just on like this planet for some reason, because that would be really obnoxious if that's gonna be like that the whole game. But yeah, just kind of taking some Geth out with a heavy pistol. It's kind of nice playing this game after playing the second because there is infinite ammo. Although it's really frustrating when your gun overheats because you just have to wait so long for it to
This is the dig
be
site.
ready again.
The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Okay, well, while Nihilus heads for the spaceport, we're gonna go explore further. And I have to say that being a Paragon in these games is quite a bit more rewarding than being a Renegade.
Keep your guard up.
Because being a Renegade in this game, you're just like a total asshole.
Oh
like,
God, they're still alive.
really, really mean.
What did Geth do to them?
So it's kind of nice change being a good guy in this game. Aw, jeez. So yeah, we find out that these creatures that have been, or these humans that have been impaled by these Geth spears that are just launching out of the ground are turning into these weird creatures called husks. Kind of like futuristic zombies, I guess. Kind of just mindless, rush in and kill you. So whatever you do, don't let them get close to you because they'll pretty much mess you up. And try to kill them as fast as possible. They do have... It's kind of weird that they have shields since like they're just kind of these pathetic creatures, but they do have pretty high shields, so that's kind of annoying to take down. Here we're leveling up. I'm just gonna put as many points as I can into Charm right now, because I like to have all the dialogue options open to me throughout the entire game. There's some points in dialogue where you can either use Charm or Intimidate, and since I'm a Paragon, I'm obviously not gonna put any in Intimidate and just put all of it in Charm. Also upgrading some other stuff right here. Got the Barrier ability, which is pretty helpful. It's like another shield, essentially, which is really nice when your shields run out and you're about to die and you're waiting for your Metagel to, like, the cooldown to finish. Then it's very helpful, because this game is, like, it's not easy, it's not that hard, but it's kind of difficult. It's definitely not an easy game to just kind of breeze through. You have to kind of be a little bit tactical about it. And here it looks like we have some buildings, so I'm going to go ahead and explore these.
That door. It's closed. Security locks engaged.
So here we come across our first locked door. Sometimes I'll save before a door just in case I mess it up so bad. And then we have to do a mini game anytime we want to enter a locked door. It's kind of annoying. In the Xbox version, which is what I played before this, all you had to do was, it would, like, the Xbox, it would have like A, X, B, and Y icons on the screen, and they would flash, and you would just have to press them. This one's more like Frogger, and I really don't like it at all. It's hard.
Don't worry, we'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Alright, so there we met some interesting people. Manuel especially.
Wasting your time. The age of humanity is over. Our extinction is inevitable.
Manuel, I need to ask you something.
It's probably best if you just leave him alone.
I don't have time for this.
And it looks like we can't even talk to him because he's that crazy. So pretty much we just learned a little bit more about the attack. Apparently there was some Turian here, but that can't be because Nihilus was on the ship with us. So I wonder what that means. Just doing some inventory management here. Fast forward. Alright, well I'm sure that that would have been just super exciting to watch all that, you know, inventory management, and a whole like freaking minute and a half of it. But I had to fast forward it.
Saren. Nihilus. This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Uh-oh. And we just heard a gunshot. So, Nihilus is dead. And this guy, Saren, must be the other Turian that Dr. Manuel said he saw before the attack. here we have a giant ship that we don't know what it is, where it came from, who's driving it. Well, we might know who's driving it. I don't know, maybe Saren's taken off, but I don't think he can get in there that fast. But so yeah, they're gone. Whoever they were. Goodbye, unknown people. Just gonna throw some biotic abilities up on my little hotbar here. A little bit more ease of use during the playthrough of this game. And let the sucking and fighting begin. Not quite yet, but trust me, I'm gonna get pretty terrible in the future and be almost dead for a lot of this Let's Play. Because again, it's kind of tough. It's kind of a tough game. I think the first time I beat it, I actually just put it on easy because I just wanted to... There's some other game I wanted to play, so I just wanted to get through this and beat it as fast as possible. And so I never really experienced the normal playthrough of it. So this will be the first time. Checking around for some upgrade kits, first aid kits, whatever I can get really. But can't find any, so I head up here.
Commander.
Ah, here we have some medical kits. Nihilus.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
Where'd Saren go after he killed Nihilus?
He jumped on the cargo train and headed over to the other platform. Probably going after the beacon. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone! If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute the ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform, thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Alright, so there we met some guy named Powell who apparently likes to nap.
Lock shields!
However, if you're playing this game, I did miss like a little cargo area. Don't worry, I'm gonna go back to it. But if you go to that place first, you can actually get some more information out of that Powell guy. So just keep that in mind. And here is when the frustration with aiming begins. For some reason, I have a lot of trouble with when I push the right mouse button. It doesn't zoom in from like this point on. Every once in a while it does, but not usually. You can also see that I'm pretty much dead. Couldn't figure out how to use my Metagel, and eventually figured out that it was just the F key. Unfortunately, Metagel doesn't heal me very much, and my shields kind of suck at this point. Also, I didn't realize that for this guy, the game requires you to use some biotic power to defeat this guy, so shooting him really doesn't do anything. So don't do it. At least not until you use your biotic power. Your biotic power. There I tried overload, and I should have just, paid attention to the rules of the game. Alright. Area's clear. Let's go back and get that little cargo area that I missed before. And see what we can find in there. Because I knew that there was... Oh, there's a upgrade hidden behind this fireplace, too. Get some new ammo upgrades. But, yeah, I knew that I was missing something because there's another group of people to talk to on Eden Prime. So I was like, crap, I missed it. Also, the game is going to allow us to equip sniper rifles. However, we can't really use them until we have that mastery, which I don't believe we're gonna get since I'm an adept and mostly just use biotic powers and a pistol. So hooray for that. Some different stuff. I couldn't remember at the time if synthetic meant organic, which I should have realized that since they're completely different words that it doesn't mean organic. So I probably should have equipped some ammo that does more damage to synthetics. But now I'll know for next time. Another locked door. Another quick save and another attempt at the Frogger game to unlock a door. What you want to do on this one is just move your cursor. Well, I'll tell you later.
We're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. I knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Do you know anything about the Protean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, it felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you've got to learn when to shut up.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
You're breaking the law, Cole.
We're not hurting anybody. Hell, most of the time I don't even know what's in the packages. Just thought there might be something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But we'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but Probably deserve it more than I
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
do. He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport if he's still alive.
I have to go.
Alright, so yeah, that we had our first instance of using the charm, which was that little blue dialogue option we chose, the kind of paragate option in a conversation, if you will. Doing some exploring, I had some trouble actually targeting it. But yeah, like I was saying, with the decryption game, it's best to just line up your cursor with an area that has no orange things blocking you, and then just shoot your way straight through when there's no red. That's going to do it for this episode. Codex at the end of the next episode.